Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder Kingmaker. I'm your host, College Fade. It's episode 36. And we have to go over here to the secret sanctum with our friend Tristian. So he is taking over Harim's job just for a real little bit. Is this in our... available for claiming? Oh well, let's claim that sucker. Military, +2, we'll take that. I wonder, can we claim this one down here too? This resource belongs in the Camerlands. Okay. Well then, secret sanctum, I think the node's right there. There we go. I think we're gonna have to move this to be an everyday deployment, an everyday upload. Because I had to move these guys around because this game is going to take so long to finish. So I think it would be a really good idea to.
Where to now?
To get it in a position where we can just start uploading it every day. So let's see. There was something I wanted to look at here. She's got what? We said she's got the belt of physical might, so we said don't waste a bear's strength on her. I mean, a bull strength on her. Use it on him. Okay. Yeah, because it's so nice when you get all of the belts and stuff, and then you no longer have to worry about that. Want to see this again. What do I got? Yeah, so reduced person is a +2. Then we get the racial from the elf and 4 from the cat's grace, which is overriding my belt of dexterity. Okay. I always like learning this stuff. Pause this for a second. There's a big reason why people like to play him a lot, and it's totally understandable. It's because he has all of this fire-based stuff, and you can basically turn him into a tiny little bit of wizard, you know, which is pretty cool. Sitting here playing the game a little bit after having played Baldur's Gate 2 quite a bit the last couple days. We are just in time, he says. The sky will split, the waters will part, and the ground itself will devour the evil that comes to us from the lands of death. Yes, I see you, you crazy old man. Beware false rulers. Their foul walls and rotten locks will not protect their henchmen from nature's wrath. Yeah, it's not going to protect you from wrath either. It appears that the restless old man started preaching again. Yeah, he has. Which means we need to put an end to it. Let's go talk to that guy. Anyone who stands under the enemy's banner will be crushed by the same unrelenting force that inspires me. Oh, yes. Religious, preachy guy. All who fall to their knees and devote themselves to the goddess will be cleansed. Okay, is that like a juice cleanse or a cleanse? Is it a liver cleanse? I love it. I love that they can subtly, subtextually make fun of that kind of stuff. It's great. Cleansed, like you're dirty, you're filthy. For today the sacrament will end with long-awaited sacrifice. Yeah, sacrifices are always good. That for sure is going to please the goddess. Imagine if you were a god and they were sacrificing people too. What are you going to do with all that dead meat and blood? What kind of a god are you if you actually like sacrifices? You got to be some kind of like really vile creature, aren't you? It's crazy. God, it's the nuttiest of nutterness. Ruth Grit, the first faithful. Yeah, okay. The face of the first faithful, lit by torches, looks like a horrible mass, disfigured by rage and furious triumph. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's pretty much how I describe it. What do you say, Baron? Are you prepared to sacrifice your useless life for these people who you claim to care about? Oh, well. I am loyal to my subjects, not to a group of crazy fanatics. Remember, we got to stay lawful the whole time. Got to stay lawful.
To victory!
Yeah, okay. Father, what are you doing? Stop. I'm fighting because that's what I do. God, this game looks so good. Like I said, I've been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate 2 over the last couple days, and because it's still an amazing, amazing game. And what it made me realize is that if you could take Baldur's Gate 2 and remake it in this particular engine, or the Wrath of the Righteous engine, because it actually does things better with like how it handles conflicting buffs and stuff, it's a better engine. If you took Baldur's Gate 2 and remade it in the Wrath of the Righteous engine, that is the only party-based RPG I would ever need for the rest of my life. God, it's an amazing game. I'm really enjoying running through it again right before Baldur's Gate 3 happens. Okay, she's going to stay there to fascinate people. Yeah, you might as well just do that. I think... Oh, can you haste? Also, as well? You can. You fascinated and you can haste it. You're not moving. Brilliant. Tristian. Well, I think we know what we're going to do with you. You've got a fireball. This one does 1d6 points of fire damage per caster level, and this functions just like fireball, except it won't hit allies. Well, we're not going to be hitting allies anyways. So, how many people can we hit with this thing? It's a lot of people. Go for it, buddy. Oh, awesome. There is a reason to have him in your party. Gosh, we may have to start taking him instead of Hadim for a while, at least until he disappears. I'm just sitting here on a morning drinking coffee and playing a game. That was nice. Look at that devastation. That was awesome. Okay, sister. You get 3 attacks, so take this guy out. That's nice. Pretty good. I may delay until right about there. You have the same ability to launch a big-ass fireball in this direction. You can move up and hit those guys, or you can just try to get as many of these as possible. Do that. More dead. Like it. Good job, sister. Ooh, you're going to come right on in there. Your will saving with a 19. Nice of you. Oh, and we got a healer here. Okay. Well, Ragongar, you can get touch of fatigue plus attack. We might as well use all our good stuff right now because this fight ain't going to be long. Oh, it's lovely. Then I will do the stabby right here. That's so nice. Where's this guy coming from? Oh, what do we have here? Oh, he's been affected in some fearful way. Who did that? Oh, was it the fireball? The fireball can't cause fear. Yet they are afraid. Is it from just so many people getting hurt at one time? I'm not sure what triggered that. That's interesting. Okay, Lindsay. I want you to move up here. He failed his saving throw, which is great. Okay, all I want you to do is put him down on the ground. He saved with a 19. Nice. Okay. In that case, I'm going to delay you. There's nothing else that you really need to do. She needs to run up here and smack this guy. You get a +2 bonus to attack roll and take a -2 penalty to AC until the next turn. She doesn't need to take a -2 penalty to AC. It's the summer allergies. Yuck. Whoa, sister, you gotta do better than that. Come on. Oh, man. Okay, you can either shoot. Yep, we're gonna shoot and make it. They're gonna lose their dexterity bonus. Shoot.
Consider me provoked.
My God, you rolled a 17 and missed. Okay. Well then, you don't miss. Go get this guy. Oh, is it over? Combat is finished. Because we killed this guy? Deal with the cultists. He gets away, though. He always gets away. Oh, here he goes. He gets back up. Okay. Damn it, the goddess will know of your betrayal. Convenient. Tristan's forehead is sweating, and he breathes heavily as his eyes scan the battleground. I can't believe everything turned out like this. Are you all right? It was a trap. You may not have noticed, but the First Faithful's face changed the very instant he noticed you. I think he's been preparing for our visit for a long time. Faithful shouted something about betraying the goddess. I have no idea what's going on in his insane mind. Perhaps he meant that you refused to submit to his knife. Are you all right? Yes and no. No, I'm not all right. I'll never get used to how quickly a peaceful conversation can turn into a bloody battle. This was a cruel and pointless. Don't worry, I'll gather myself now. Take heart. We have to catch the cultists who escaped. It's too early to grieve for the fallen. Yes, they're getting away. Please let them be. Their leader is gone. Their friends are dead. They are just lost souls, led into temptation by a wicked leader. If we are to eradicate this affliction, we must find the First Faithful. It wouldn't help, even if we track down every peasant in this cult. Please, let us return to the city and consider how we may find their leader. All right, well. All right. I'm playing a chaotic good character, but I kind of want to take the lawful evil approach, because that's also... this... It's funny that this is lawful evil choice, because in real life, this is how I feel. I will carve out this affliction completely. I don't wish to allow the remains of this insane cult to survive. They will surely hold a grudge against me. Yeah, that's me. I was hoping for another answer. You're not going to get it. As soon as we reach the capital, I will seek out former cultists and learn where the First Faithful might have escaped. Find me in the city later. Yeah. Oh my goodness. And there is stuff everywhere. Well, let's loot. What do we have? Anything good? Torch, longsword, heavy shield, anything worth money. There we go. Something worth 100 right there. That's going to be worth 100. So they got some, what are these composite longbows? This thing's worth 25, but I'll take it. Sure. What's this? Composite short bow. Masterwork longsword. That's why you got to look at each one. Masterwork daggers. Okay. What's this? Dagger. Masterwork dagger. Ooh, see, there were some masterwork ones. You have to look. Dagger. Yeah, they look exactly the same. So you gotta look. That's funny. Funny. Anything else in here? Anything up in this direction where this guy ran off to? Punk. Oh yeah, he just took a teleported away, didn't he? Well then. Oh, here we go. More junk. Junk. We're done with the junk. Okay. Off we go then. Oh, wait a minute. Who do we have where? What? Where are they? Oh, there are guys right here. Oh, sweet. Okay. Nuke 'em. Nuke 'em high, Sheriff. Bye. You gonna come in here, Sparky? Oh yeah, you are. I will have none of you in my kingdom. What is this worth? 12? Not enough. Not enough. What do we got here? Masterwork, composite longbow, gem. Everything else is junk. Okay. Leave unless there's something rolling along here that we missed. It's always a good idea to check. Well then, we know something about the cultists and we used our fireballs to great effect. I think I may have to hang on to Tristan for a little while. He's pretty good. Wolf Lair. There is a wolf lair and empty skull rock. Okay, and the secluded lodge. What day of the month is it? It's the 22nd. I'm going to check the wolf lair and see if that's a place that just has a quest location. All right, so the quest in question is called the Magical Prison Quest. And when you find it, you have to go to 40 plus locations, I think 44 locations, and kill creatures. So it's a good idea to get them done as you go. Wolf Lair doesn't count in the Camellands, but Empty Skull Rock does. So Empty Skull Rock, or we could go back to here. We'll get this on the way. So it's just it's a good idea to have either that webpage open to that quest, Magical Prison, or do like I have and have an Excel spreadsheet, because then you can mark off each location as you finish it. I feel like that's the better way to do it. So we're going to go over here, go back home. Trail in the Hills. That's in Shrike, and that is one of the locations. For instance, I have Trail in the Hills, and it says there's a mature leopard there. So let's go to the main square and sell our stuff. So it's a lot of enemies to get before you can complete it. And the problem is, it doesn't have those locations in the quest journal itself. That's one of my complaints that I have about Kingmaker, is that it would be such a better game if everything was in the quest journal. It'd be really cool if all those locations were in the quest journal and you can just mark them off as you go. It'd be fantastic. And I'm not quite sure why they didn't think to do that, but they didn't. So there's not much you can do about it. Oh, and let's check one thing here. So it was Zathurius in the comment section who was saying, why are you still not using the offer button? Because I've recorded so many episodes before that comment was made. This is worth talking about briefly. I record tons of episodes. As soon as I start playing a game, I get very excited about playing the game. I record a whole bunch of episodes and then upload them on a schedule so that each one releases every day or every other day, or whenever I decide what day slots are. Like War Tales goes into Tuesday and Thursday slots because I like turn-based Thursday, turn-based Tuesday. I like the way that all works. Because of that, weeks worth of videos can be uploaded ahead of time. Well, then if anybody makes a comment on a video about something they want me to do, I love that people will do that they'll say, hey, did you know about this? It's great to get new information. I really like that. But since there's already dozens of videos already uploaded, your suggestion is not going to be reflected until way down the line. So nobody should ever get bent out of shape or offended that I'm not doing the thing that they suggested. It's just a matter of math. It's just the fact that I have already recorded so many videos. Oh my gosh. This is the absolute worst time to start having an ocular migraine. Ugh. That's awful. It's so awful. Now half my screen is blind to my eye. Oh, this will be entertaining. For anybody who's not aware, you should look it up on Google sometime, what an ocular migraine is. I think it's a misnomer to call it a migraine because there's no pain involved with it. At least not for me. But what it does is it makes it look like what you're seeing through your eyes. It makes it look like a portion of it is like looking through a beveled glass. And you just can't see anything. So right now, the upper and lower right hand sides of my screen look like beveled glass, and I cannot see what's going on. Makes it really hard to read too. A plump man in his 30s. So what happens is on the word that I'm reading, the right hand portion of the word is all wiggled out. Like I said, it looks like looking through beveled glass. A plump man in his 30s approaches you. His hair's untidy. Road dust covers his warm clothes, and his boots have seen better days. The stranger speaks to you in unusually high-pitched voice. Your Grace, I demand justice. Oh, William Gunderson, right? I love his artwork. See, look at his artwork. It's great. And then remember what Tartuccio looked like? Looked like something from Saturday morning cartoon. Oh, the inconsistency cracks me up. Some of this stuff is so good looking. Crime in the barony is on the rise. The man shakes his clenched fists, then drops his hands helplessly. In open daylight, I was tricked, robbed, and if that weren't enough, humiliated. A gang of local thugs tricked me into trusting them. They found out about my possessions and disappeared with my treasures. I sent them to the island of Candlemere some time ago, and they just vanished into thin air. I beg you, find these scoundrels. Retrieve my treasure. I'll pay a handsome sum to be sure these villains are brought to justice. You don't seem like a local. Why would you keep these possessions of yours on the island in the middle of Candlemere Lake? Willis bites his lip as if caught doing something wrong. Well, you see, these aren't exactly my possessions right now. It's just I learned from the locals about the ruins of an ancient temple on the island, and everyone knows where there's a temple, there's always the hope of some treasure. He rubs his palm. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you believe that some sacred relics from the temple are an unknown deity belong to you? By what right? By the right of finding. I dug up all the stories about the temple. I hired the crew. I pointed out where to start the search. Besides, no harm done. No one ever really goes there anyway. There aren't many volunteers willing to visit a cursed island. Yeah, no kidding. Noticing the change in your face, Willis restrains himself. Oops. I'm just talking gibberish. Heard some gossip somewhere. And here I am, spilling it all on you. The man utters a phony giggle and then gulps. It's nothing, Your Grace, just a big fat load of nothing. Some empty talk about someone sacrificing someone else there. And as for the ghostly lights, I'm sure there's a rational explanation for that. The same with the flash of light over the ruins. Which deity is the temple dedicated to? Who cares? Willis interrupts himself and sighs. I don't know. I never asked. All I heard is that long ago the locals used to perform some rituals there, dedicated to some ancient deity. Some rituals, some ancient deities. Now that's what I call getting into details. With deep knowledge like that, you could easily write a book. You could call this opus magnum of yours some encyclopedia. Jubilost is good for a laugh. Someone offered sacrifices there, and I suppose we're not talking about animal sacrifices. Willis shrugs reluctantly. The locals say things. Something about that being why the place is cursed. The ghostly lights. The lights were strange, you know. Willis frowns as if recalling something. They were brighter than fireflies in different colors. You can see them even from the shore. During the day, they're barely visible, but at night, people say they're the restless souls of those who met their deaths on the island. It seems like Willis is talking about will-o-wisps, malevolent creatures made of light that feed on fears and other negative emotions. And this is something the game does occasionally that is really cool. You succeed in a knowledge check, so now you know what you're going to be facing to a degree on the island, which is really cool. So you know you need to have protection from energy before you go. And that's why you shouldn't go at too low a level. We have those spells now, no, thank goodness. So, you mentioned a flash of light over the ruins. Did you see it with your own eyes or just hear about it from someone else? I saw it with my own eyes, and just recently. Almost blinded me, like half the island suddenly burst into flames. When the locals saw it, they fell to their knees and started to pray. They said that the old god had returned. Dimwits. What else would you expect from them? Says the king of dimwits. I guess that's all I need to know about the island. Whatever you say, my baron. Who are you? Willis Gunderson, Your Grace. I'm a scientist, an explorer, an adventurer, and a renowned expert in treasures and artifacts of virtually every era and culture. Mr. Somewhat. So many titles for a single piece of mediocrity. Sir Northropple, you're here. What a nice surprise. Oh, really? In case you haven't noticed, I've been here from the start. Or perhaps after the open lecture in the Foray Logos in Absalom, you've lost not only the rest of your mind, but also your eyesight. Well, I'm certainly losing mine. Willis straightens his jacket indignantly and lifts his chin. I see your manners haven't improved since last we met. Well, happily, I no longer consider you the beacon of knowledge you once were. You can joke however you like. I'm above such discourse. The only thing that puts you above me is your size, Willis. And even that isn't so impressive for a human. Willis' face turns dark red, and his... Okay, someone forgot the apostrophe here. You do have to put one on there. Sorry, the writer in me just reached up and grabbed my throat and said, there's a missing apostrophe. Willis's face turns dark red and his eyes start to twitch. Pressing his lips tightly, he turns back to you. All right, well, tell me about those who tricked you. They were a trio I hired to retrieve my possessions from Candlemere. Oh, they remembered it there. Island turned out to be a bunch of tricksters. You must know the place in the center of the lake with the ancient temple ruins, so they took my money, jumped into the boat, and whoosh, gone with the wind. So many days have passed and not a single word from them. And they had the nerve to call themselves a paladin and a cleric. Scum is what they really are. All right. I see. Can you tell me about them? A ranger, a paladin of Aurori, and a cleric of Nethys. You know, that two-faced god. Frankly speaking, the one gave me creeps from the very beginning. Half of those servants of Nethys are real psychos. Today, they agreed to help you, and tomorrow they changed their minds at the drop of a hat. And this one played his tricks on me, too. Cleric of Nethys, also known as the god of the all-seeing eye. I'm right at the point in Baldur's Gate 2 where I'm doing the all-seeing eye quest, so this is pretty funny. Is Garundi god who holds knowledge and magic above all things. He gained enough power to witness all things, and this both fueled his divinity and shattered his mind. He is a god of magic, torn between destroying the world with one hand and saving it with the other. Oh, that's interesting. A paladin and a cleric who willingly took a job running the errand for you? Sounds strange if you ask me. Willis mulls over your words for some time. You know, Your Grace, when I mentioned the old temple, they exchanged a glance, like I was talking about some hidden treasure. I was such a fool. I should have realized from the start that they had their own agenda. Let's get back to my other questions. Fine, I'll go try to figure it out. Praise Desna. Don't let the scoundrels leave you with my treasure. Yeah. If you manage to learn something new, please let me know. I'm staying at the tavern in the center of town, and that's where I'll wait for good news. Yeah, good news for you. Okay. Well, I don't need to talk to them. Okay, let's make a save then. Alright, we have a save. Let's see what's going on here. With our kingdom and the kingdom management. Oh, this ocular migraine is doing its work here. Making things hard. Problem, Fey Magic, you failed. You failed at your problem, Tristan. I'm disappointed in you, my son. He succeeded. Tristan has failed at 2 of them now, I believe. Problem, visitor waits in the throne room. What else? Testament of loyalty. An opportunity. Who would we put there? Tristan, yeah, +9. And the art of making friends, and those guys are busy. So, and we need to rank someone up. We need to support the general, and he's busy. How much longer is he busy for? 16 days. And she's free in a day. But we don't really have anything for her to do. Oh, yeah, we do. Oh, we can do for him. Okay. And we can do him. So we could do Tristan right now. Well, let's rank him up. And see what kind of bad things happen. Also, we're getting close to ball top, so we have to check the journal for that. Problem, the attack from Baldur's Hill is expected in 2 weeks. Testimony of loyalty. New phase in the life of your capital is now a lively town. Yay. Research into the nature of curses for him. Arcane. Okay, so 2 weeks. What's the journal say? The Curse of Candlemere. We'll get to that. Kingdom of the Cleansed. We need to talk to Tristan about that. Let's see. Where's the Troll Trouble? The Curse of Candlemere. Okay. Find Casey. Talk to Tristan. Build a kingdom. Ancient Curse Part 2. Next development in 22 days. Here's the question. It says 2 weeks, but 22 days is there. We should be able to do one more thing. One more event, but it might be best to go to Candlemere before we do an event. Nature's Rage. Okay, Tristan is ranked up now. Before we do anything with Tristan, let's get some wisdom on him. Oh, Bakken's here. Good day. I have to tell you I'm doing fine in my little shop. Our folk love their ruler, and if their beloved Baron buys old Bakken's potions, he's certainly a worthy alchemist. Here's a gift, a potion of displacement. That's nice. Okay. So we survived that. Got my kingdom saves out of order, but anyway. Let's go talk. Where's Tristan? Is he in here? He is. Okay, so first thing I want to do is get... What are you wearing? You got your stuff. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Where is he? He's right there. Headband of vast intelligence? No, he needs the wisdom because the counselor runs off of wisdom. So now we're going to talk to him. Thank you for coming in. Fortunately, I have bad news. I managed to find a couple cultists from the Kingdom of the Cleanse. The poor fellows were scared to death, but I comforted them and promised not to speak their names. Anyway, they left the capital fearing your wrath. None of them saw the first faithful after the fateful meeting. The scoundrel vanished into thin air, and with them all meetings, sacraments, and talks of the goddess. Looks like the peculiar power of curses in the stolen lands is not, in fact, connected to these lunatics. Anyway, we managed to get their barkers off the streets, and yesterday's fanatics have returned home to their families and honest work. Thank you for your help. I will not leave you of my own accord until I repay you for your kindness. Great. Have you heard anything about those lunatics? Not yet. I don't know whether to be glad about it or not. The priests may be regrouping, in which case it may be all the more difficult to defeat him. Okay. So that's done. Is that going to mark that quest off? It does. Okay, that one's done. So here's the trick, is Bald Top is coming. So what I want to know is, can I do one more level up, or should we go do the Troll Trouble thing? Probably Troll Trouble and then come back and we're going to have to do the Bald Top Hill thing. Let's do that. We've got time. We're at 37 minutes. So let's go to, not Bald Hilltop, but let's go to, what is this? Oh, Bartholomew's Diary. Okay. Yeah, we'll take you. Why not? Hold on. What am I missing here? Was there something that oh no, never mind. That we could rank him up, but this will only take a couple of days to run down here and do, because it's not that far away from Candlemere. So let's go right there. Lone House. Okay, I don't want to be tired, so we should probably rest right here. Oh, we haven't done that in a while. Last time we were by ourselves. Okay. Special roles, Lindsay, proficiency. You were the cook and you were really bad at it. She was the hunter and was really bad at it. Anybody else better at hunting? Oh, he is. Well, what kind of watch are we then? Are you good at watching anything? +1. Okay. You could sit there and fail at -1 on the food then. Okay, let's do it. Sure. Hunting is required. And Tristan can hunt because he has knowledge of the world. Nice.
Sir Tristan. Sounds like the name of a knight in a ballad.
Thank you, Valerie. But I could hardly be a knight. I don't like fighting, and even less do I like fighting for sport.
But he's okay casting fireballs. All right, Candlemere. Let's do it. Let's do it and buff up. Yep, explore the island. Okay. You, my friend. Gang's all here. Junk. Ooh, what is that? A note wrapped in oiled leather. We came to this island at dusk, decided to spend a night at the shore and go inland at dawn. We've some lights floating over the underbrush. For some reason they don't approach. Keep their distance from us. Tomorrow we'll head to the ruins. The cleric and the paladin who hired me to guide them keep aloof. They exchange whispers about something hidden in the ruins and fall silent as soon as I come close. We've come here to search for the treasures for a man called Gunderson, but these two seem to have some plans of their own. It would bother me less if Rismal wasn't a cleric in Nethys. People say that the moods and methods of his followers change often, as those of their two-faced god. For now, at least, the cleric behaves nicely, except for constant frantic speeches about the ruins. Anyway, Britt is a paladin of Aurori, so I guess I can rely on his sense of justice. We've heard about the strange things that take place on the Candlemere Lake. A few days ago, local folks saw a bright flash of light over the tower at the island, and no one could explain what it was. Another strange thing I witnessed myself. When we were coming to the island on our boat, I noticed an old geezer on the shore, and this island is thought to be deserted. I guess the geezer saw us too because he disappeared. I would track the old hermit down, but I don't dare leave the campsite unattended. Can't help thinking this island is really cursed, as the locals say. If the curse is just a fable, and if Rismal doesn't try any tricks, we'll come back here and I'll take this note away. And if you find this note, traveler, hop on your boat and go back to where you came from. Yeah. Okay. Well then, that's it. Let's head in. Oh, look at you, cute fuzzy wabba. Oh, look, it's some of the first world plantage there. Not necessarily a good thing. Candlemere Island always gets me a little confused. Oh, there we go. There you are. Right there. How many more of you are there? Well then. Can we just kill you? Maybe.
This is for you. If you think that
Oh, that was nice. Don't do that. Do the cheap one. The one that you can do as many times as you want to because it's a cantrip. That's the first one out of the way. Nothing down here. Nothing over here? I think to get to Candlemere, we gotta go this way. I'm not sure there's anything down in this direction. Mostly just gonna try to beeline it. Here we go.
I need inspiration.
This spell that we have will protect us from a certain amount of electricity on each attack, which is nice because if they don't exceed that amount, then we don't get hit. So. Ooh, I crit that one. Nice. You should move away and then shoot this thing.
Fight if I have to.
4. Okay. Lindsay, they're not gonna... You can't mez these things. I'm not even sure you can do anything other than just shoot,
Serves
so...
you right.
Ooh, attack of opportunity, didn't miss. Tristan. Let's see, what is this? +2 sacred bonus on attacks. Let's give it to her. Now, you're done. Make this... Oh, here, use that.
I'll cut you.
Okay, 36 damage, that's nice. Oh, and then it crit me, so it actually did do some damage. Okay. Oh, she still missed. Oh, but she got that one. Oh, and then it crit her. Okay. Well, maybe the thing to do here is wait for a turn. Do you want to haste us, or do we want to try to get out of this without doing it? Do these work? Not when you miss. She needed to roll a 20. Okay. Alright, just attack then. I need to roll an 11 and I missed. Lindsay.
You deserved it.
She's got to roll a 20. That's not good. Ragangar. Don't miss.
Die for me.
Still missed. He rolled a 5 versus an 8. That's just not great, my friend.
Stay behind me.
Okay, she got that one. That's nice.
You can't stop me.
Oh, she rolled a nat 20. Nice. I could probably use that a little bit more, though. Okay. Now, Tristan is going to swap back to this. He's going to
Something bothering you?
heal everybody. Yay. Off we go. Into the wild blue yonder. Oh, what do we have here? Torn, damp page. I've described the plant and the wound it caused as soon as I could. I hope in the future I'll be able to show these notes to some druid to learn more about this stuff. I should have known better than to go into a bush thicket. The slope was steep, and it was dangerous to climb here anyway. Even if these lights creatures won't bother us. Rismal started to behave strangely early this morning. He acted like a real madman. Made me search for the shortcut to the ruins. Then refused to heal me when I got wounded by the thorn. Damn priest constantly pushes us ahead. Supposedly he had a message from Nethys himself, and while his god is waiting for him in the tower, the cleric has no time for petty matters. I'm starting to believe all the rumors about the followers of Nethys and their unreliability were true. I wanted to turn back and leave the gold where it belongs, but Britt persuaded me to keep moving forward. According to him, this Gunderson guy has got the wrong meaning of the word treasure. The paladin is convinced that the treasure, which really is hidden in the tower, is some priceless magic knowledge left there by ancient dwellers of the island. But he's not sure he can get to the place through the thickets without my help. If it had my way, I'd just leave this mess as it is. I seriously doubt our client is interested in some dusty old books. But this argument won't work for the cleric, who worships a god of magic, and the paladin, who serves a god of knowledge. Britt tried to heal my wound by himself. As a result, it's almost closed, but it still stings bitterly. I hope it's a passing side effect, because at least for now, I have no way back. Oh, really? Somebody already tried to make a way through the dense thicket and gave up. Oh, I see. Well, can we take the shortcut? Lindsay, do you want to do a little bit of competency for us there?
Easy as
Yeah, what did he make? He rolled a 14 with 24 modifiers. Nice. Okay. So where does this get us? Can we just go? We gotta go this way? Where do we have to go? Where are we at? That's the way up. Okay. Where are we at? Looks like a shortcut, but I don't see... Is it really a shortcut? I guess it's... We can't even get over there. There's a box over here, but it's not a real box. Where are we supposed to go from here? You clowns? Supposed to go this way? No. Oh, are we supposed to go... Oh, climb the hill. Okay. Lindsay, do it
I
again.
wrote it like I saw it.
And we're here. Oh, jeez. Okay. You are hasting everybody this time. Alright. It's a good question. What are we going to do? Valerie needs to get healed. These guys can't go for a turn because they were surprised, I guess. Alright. Valerie. Valerie, can you hit this one? Good. Hit him.
Let us strike as one.
Excellent. You can't get up there and hit that if you do that, but you go this way. Can you? Can you hit it? No. Okay, go like this. Hit that. Do this. It's gonna have to be good enough, buddy. What is this? Resist energy, but it's only for yourself. Casting it on yourself isn't gonna... It's got 4 more minutes on it. Lindsay? Good question. What can you do to these things? Minus 2 penalty on attack rolls, but they're mind affecting. They're not going to be affected by that. They're immune to what? They're immune to a lot of stuff here.
Any last wishes?
They're immune to magic missiles. Vulnerable. Oh, they're vulnerable to magic missiles. They're immune to electricity and they have spell immunity, but they are vulnerable to magic missiles? Really? I thought they were immune to magic missiles. Okay. Interesting. Well, in that case, just do this. Tristan. I needed to heal. Oh, and I moved. I should have done a 5-foot step move. Oh, gosh. Well, that could get us all killed. Okay, that's nice. Which one is that one? It's that one right there. Try to hit it or do controlled fireball. No, they have spell immunity. You have magic missile. I don't believe they're vulnerable to magic missile, are they? Oh, they are. Okay, I'm wrong. They're right. They're also vulnerable to getting poked. Sister, can you get up here with a 5-foot step and get close enough to hit somebody 3 times? Yes, you can. Okay, great. Ragangar.
Bleed for me.
Hit the other one. Are you close enough? Not quite. Lindsay, turn that off. You're not going to have to do anything else this turn. We're going to kill this guy. Tristan, do this. That's nice.
Consider me provoked.
Stab. Okay, that last one helped.
Onwards.
Okay, Tristan, help us again. And again. Excellent, that'll work. Goodness gracious. Okay. How do we get into this place? Up through here, there's stairs. Wouldn't you know it? Now I think if we go around, there might be some loot over here, or just some enemies. Oh.
I can't keep this up. Avenge me.
Oh no, we're not doing that. Jeez, we gotta go all the way back. This is right there. That's the closest we can. Man, that's a bummer. Alright, begin resting then. Oh my god, we were attacked while hunting? Not by these things. No, sorry. That's not gonna work. I am not gonna deal with that. Let's move it. How far away does this need to be moved? Come on, guys. Where's the spot? Why is that just so magical right there? I don't know. That exact spot there. Okay. Yay.
Things one sees. Huge, hairy woodsman at the mercy of a small but daring fairy. What a vivid image. That just begs to be included in a book.
I'm truly sorry for the woodsman's trouble, but I can also sympathize with the fairy's suffering. Her grove was about to be destroyed.
Well, ladies and germs. Tristan approaches you and makes a gesture to attract your attention. Before we set off, I need to give you something. You've come to my rescue when I was prepared to meet the goddess. Accept my gratitude. Potions of Lesser Restoration. Nice. Alright, we like those. Well then, let's quickly buff here and get ourselves in position. Let's get back up there, shall we? Where is this thing at? He's dancing. It's right here. Okay. Oh, it's right there as that tree has fallen on that log.
Adventures call to them.
Doink. And now we're here. Great. We're here with all our buffs. Let's see if we can make it a little further then. I'd like to finish this episode up here. We may just have to edit stuff. This may be one where we just have to do some editing to make it work. Okay. They're really going in there, aren't they?
Serves you right.
Okay. Missing is bad. Very, very bad. Give me the sacred bonus on her. You do this.
I've got you.
Right when I was going to use Vampiric Touch and he decides to just suck.
Strike is one.
How? She's got a blessing. Oh my god, she rolled a 5. Blessing of the Faithful. Flanking, heroism, inspire courage. All that stuff. And she still just sucked it. Wow. Okay. Somebody's going to do some damage around here. Yeah. Lindsay. Wait a minute. Take a -40 to stealth chest. I don't think it helps us hit them at all. Because what was the attack here? It has +8 deflection, +9 dexterity bonus. Okay. Yeah, if glitter dust would only remove their dexterity bonus, that would be cool. I think all you can do, sister, is go for it. We're blessed, right? Yeah, we have bless. Don't see any way to really get a bunch more points out of that. So, Good Hope, which can do extra to our damage rolls, but
You deserved it.
that helps. Make sure you're in here and gonna get everybody healed. Alright, try this. You're healed, so don't do vampiric. Nothing's gonna affect it, is it?
Die for me.
Okay, still. These guys are like a tougher variant or something. I guess we should have hasted. Or maybe not. She can sneak attack and make this thing lose its dex bonus. That's nice. And let's see. Octavia. Because it lost its +9 dex bonus. That's nice. Cool. And it's got a bewildering injury from me. So that's cool. That worked.
Any last wishes?
Try your best, buddy. There you go. You got a bewildering injury on it. Finish him off, Reg. Oh, very close. Kill it. She rolled a 3 and a 4? Really?
This is for you! This is where I
Amazing. Valerie, I'm relying on you to be the person
I am your shield.
who can hit things. You've got to hit things, sister. Oh my gosh, those aren't doing much for you, are they? Probably should use the bigger ones. Okay. Yeah, you're just rolling low, sister. Okay, what do we have around here? Oh, here we go. There was loot over here. Not great loot, but there was loot.
I'm listening.
That's as far as you can go. Okay, back here. Hey, I want the whole team over here. Come on. What are we looking at here? People's... Okay, I think we're getting to the point where we might be ended up fighting a person. So in that case... There it is. There's their person. Rizmel! What do you got for us, Riz? A man stands in the center of a half-ruined hall. He's motionless. His eyes are closed, head tilted, as if he was listening to something inaudible. He's clad in tattered black and white robe, though mud and dust made his clothes look almost uniformly gray. Hearing your footsteps, the man shudders and turns abruptly. Trespassers! The left half part of his face is covered in blood and dirt. He spits on the ground. Are you so eager to die? Who are you? The man stares at you for several moments. Then he suddenly grins and raises his eyebrows in mockery. Who am I? Oh, soon the world will know my name. The man straightens and raises his hands to the sky. Two-faced Rizmel, keeper of the gates, harbinger of Nethys. I have many names, and you shall pay fealty to them all. The all-seeing eye has brought me here, to this sanctuary of magic. Others came, but they did not survive the trials. I am the only one who hears the word of Nethys, and can open the gates for him. Then the all-seeing eye will reward his chosen. I will become a lord in his new era. Rizmel's eyes turn glassy and dull, and he keeps talking, and his speech becomes a stream of barely understandable words. It's impossible to distinguish which part of his rambling is true and which represents his delirious fantasies. Nonetheless, the madman seems to lose interest in attacking you right now. Yeah. Rizmel. Well, an enchanted sanctuary, gates to other worlds. They are here in these ruins. Silence! Rizmel roars. We're too blind to see what's around you. Vibrant, bright, glorious to those who have embraced the arcane and mastered its power. Rizmel's voice drops and his eyes become unfocused. Nethys himself led me here. His voice rings in my head, calling from the portal. All these writings, all these wandering lights. Only to the blind cannot see the coming of the all-seeing eye. Rizmel's voice drops to a hiss. So watch your tongue. The moment nears where I open the portal and let Nethys into the world. Fear my lord's wrath, for there will be no escape from blasphemers. Oh, so the great Nethys is just beyond this portal. Yet the god of magic can't cross over on his own. Ah! Rizmel's jaw clenches. One more word, insect, and you'll witness it yourself. Let's assume Nethys waits beyond the portal. But what's beyond the portal exactly? Can you feel it? No, of course you can't. The whole tower bears marks of the arcane. Look around you. Can you see these writings? Since ancient times, believers knew a portal lay here, so they left signs heralding the arrival of Nethys. Will-o-wisps roam this island. How did you get past them? Will-o-wisps don't devour flesh, they feed on suffering and fear. The island is full of them, since the times when this temple was sanctified with human blood. Besides, there was no fear in my heart, only joy and awe, for I was to meet my God and Master. What did the writings say? A shadow falls across Rizmel's face. He stares at the writings at the walls that shimmer with ghostly light. I'll find out, he mutters, but to himself. When he comes, When he shares his boundless wisdom with me, I'll find out everything. I see. The others that came with you, where are they? Who? Oh, you're talking about those who came to the island with me. They are gone. One of them gave up halfway here. I know nothing of his fate. And the second, the miserable creature, he kept talking how knowledge must belong to everyone. Wisdom should be shared. Above telling others about this place, he kept talking and talking. So I silenced him. I've come for the temple's treasures. Does anything of value remain? Anything of value? Look before you. Beyond is the keeper of all knowledge, Nethys himself, the wisdom of the all-seeing eye. It's of more value than your paltry mind can dream of. But if you seek gold, gems, and other worthless things, then you've wasted your time. Rizmil, no matter if this island is cursed or not, you're not in your right mind. You don't know what you're doing. How dare you? Nethys himself guides me. How dare you judge a chosen one of the all-seeing eye? As you listen to Rizmil, you can't stop frowning. Something is clearly not right. Not just with the man, but his words. Nethys, the mad deity of magic and wizardry, never speaks directly to his followers. His followers take pride in this, for their god is much too great to lower himself to such base forms of expressions. Whoever or whatever Rizmil heard beyond the portal is not Nethys. Listen to yourself. Nethys speaks to me. Nethys has chosen me. You know your god does not waste his time on mortals. How long are you going to lie to yourself, claiming the voice in your head belongs to Nethys? Rizmil's voice trembles. But it's just... He averts his eyes and falls silent. I am the chosen one. Rizmil shakes his head. I knew it, always, the chosen one. Different from the others. I'll find proofs that you're wrong. Just as I thought. I leave you, farewell, lunatic. Deal with the mad cleric of Nethys. Well, I need to look for something that can help me prove him wrong. Oh, let's see. What's the knowledge of this portal? Can we pass a knowledge check? Here, sister.
Anything is possible. Applause, please.
There was a closed portal in the center of the room. It seems it was used not long ago. Rolled a 7 still. Thank goodness for her bonuses. Anything over here? Ragged, meaningless scribbles. Rizmil, is there a way to deal with you? Not sure. Okay. Do I have to kill you outright, or is there another way to do this? I'm not sure there is another way. There's this box here. What's in there? A full plate plus 2. Fancy. Hey, sister, can you wear that right now? You can. Full plate plus 1. You're at 26 AC right now, and if we take this off, you're at 20 AC. You got a ways to go before you're going to be awesome naked, aren't you? That's what she said. About me and my diet. Okay, what's over here? This side of things. Rawr. Hey, there's somebody over here.
What's that thing?
Perception. The dead warrior in full armor with Aurori holy symbols lies on the ground. He was backstabbed. Backstab. Well, we already knew he meant a bad end. A sticky end. Oh, look. And we're out of lightning.
Weak suffer.
Oh.
I endure.
Oh, bye-bye.
Much longer.
Okay, so here's the deal. You can't reason with this guy unless you have a certain companion in your party that I don't have. It's KSE, Kalika, whatever her name is. We don't have that person. So there's no reasoning with him. You have to pass a hidden lore check and get it to work. So we're not even going to bother to do that. We're going to do this. And then we're just going to... All you can do is attack this guy. Alright, time to die, lunatic. So that's all you can do. Arrested, and I rebuffed my party. And I'm going to delay until right there. I'm going to have her haste us all. Oh, that was nice. What happened there? And I have nothing here. That's really odd. Okay. I don't know what just happened. And this is all blank events. Okay. You're in combat. Okay. Octavia casts reduced person. Valerie makes an attack opportunity against Rismal. Why is this? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Can you put him on the ground? He probably won't find anything you say funny. Oh, no, he did. Oh, that's brilliant. How come I didn't get hasted? Something got all messed up there. But it doesn't matter. Can you make a 5-foot step? That way when you kill him, you can't quite reach the Duke, can you? Now we gotta go after this guy. Yeah, he magic missiled us. The Duke Dazzle Flare. So we didn't get haste off. Okay. Now we're hasted. Go for it. Full attack on this guy. Okay. Lindsay. Make everybody competent. Shoot this bozo. Take this. I don't know. Is this gonna work? Maybe the cold will work against the Duke. What is going on here? I want to see. All is not working. Okay. So what did I do? 8 position. Oh, so the cold does work against him. Oh, nice. Awesome. Okay, make sure that she hits. That's all you need to do.
Do not falter.
You are faltering. Okay, Duke Dazzle Flare is done. So that's it. Report the results back to Willis Gunderson. And look for what little bit of loot we can get here. There is a Cypress Queen's flute. Wow. A quarter staff, a breastplate, a cloak. It's okay, so all is not working. I gotta log back out and log back in. Quarter staff too, cloak, Cypress Queen's flute. Okay. Oh, and there's, yeah, and that's it. All right. Well, in that case, I think we need to be like what? Like this. Let's see if we can get out of here. Where's our exit point? It's this tree. Come here. Hurry up, guys. I want to get out of here on the way to this episode.
I wrote it like I saw it.
All right. Descend the hill. And then the other dissension is right there. Excellent. Let's get back to here. Okay, folks. That was quite the adventure. Candlemere and all its many will-o-wisps. The danger of it all. But we've gone back here and we found out what was going on, and that definitely wasn't a Nethys portal. It was something else. So there, I will do my best to edit and stitch this episode together, so we have a complete episode here with Candlemere. So everybody, thank you for watching. As always, if you dig it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave your questions and comments down below. I will see you next time. Until then, happy gaming, everyone.